on the road. That's why I live at. Stupid ass question, nigga ask me where I been at. I go missing getting chickens where I went at. See double O if you ain't know where I been at. Only thing I wanna be involved with is greatness. Was trying to wait, but I know it takes patience. Seize up till I freeze up, I'm Asian. Only thing I wanna be involved with is greatness.
Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your brother RJ and I'm back with another video. Alright y'all, so today, this video, I made some more videos, but them videos got messed up, so I'm either going to redo them or just react to them another time or react to something different. But I'm gonna bring y'all videos, trying to be more consistent, but I got y'all. I was just randomly scrolling on YouTube and I was like, alright bitch, so why not make a video about it? So on this video by Casual Geographic, One Mistake and His Chimp, and the video that is called, the name of the video is called, doing this off my phone, I don't know if I can see that, but yeah, but it's called One Mistake and His Chimp Lost It All. So yeah, we about to react to this video. Before I react to this video, I need y'all to do a couple things for me. I need y'all to leave a like on this video if y'all like this video. Comment down below what you want to see me react to next, what other story times y'all want to do, what other music y'all want to do, anything y'all want me to do. Turn that post notification bell so you never miss when I upload a video. Share this video wherever you share your cool stuff. And if my homegirl Jay is watching this, I miss you, and we definitely gotta do a collab together soon. We gonna make that happen. But yeah, other than that, we about to get into this thing. Let's get it.
This is what it looks like to F around and find out. At this point, you already know how I feel about chimps. They're chainsaws with thumbs. Chimps will actually commit coordinated and calculated acts of violence. I'm talking premeditated in the first degree. Usually they'll do this against rival troops, but sometimes it be their own.
Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie, this chimp right here, yo. You can tell chimps are vicious, but bro, look at this chimp. This chimp low-key look a little creepy, yo. Low-key look a little creepy, yeah.
Commands. Chimps often have a dominant alpha male with all the others falling into a hierarchy. This was an alpha male named P-Mew, and long story short, P-Mew was a bully. He was a tyrant top dog and asserted his dominance by beating on his underlings. But like all bullies, one day P-Mew pushed too far. It started with P-Mew being groomed by another chimp named Primus. It was all good, until P-Mew turned around and bit Primus. Primus had enough and a fight quickly broke.
What he bit Primus for? Like, what Primus wasn't doing nothing but just grooming you, my boy. What you gotta bite him for? But yeah.
Out. Soon a bunch of other male chimps got involved and basically they jumped P-Mew. Remember, they feared him, but they didn't like him. A couple chimps did try to defend him, but they were quickly chased off, leaving the former leader at the mercy of his troop. And chimps don't have mercy. If you look at people who survive chimp attacks, they have similar injuries: disfigured face, fingers, if not
just like this right here, y'all. If you know, you know. If you know about this video, you know. Let me know if y'all want me to react to this specific video right here. I can't remember the name of it, but let me know if y'all want me to react to it. I will definitely look forward to react to it. But yeah.
Hands missing and severe bite wounds. And that's because chimps don't try to murk you. They try to inflict as much pain as possible. And that is exactly what they did. These chimps took turns beating on their former leader, biting at his face and hands. At one point, they even castrated him. The chimps would constantly stop, and it would seem for a moment like they'd let P-Mew go, until one of them would start screaming and initiate the attack all over again. By the time it was over, the former bully was beaten, battered, and bloodied. He had been mutilated and was missing fingers, toes, and even the equipment you need to make babies. Ultimately, it was a rock to the skull that put him out of his misery. Moral of the story, if there is one, nobody likes bullies. Remember that elephant that traveled 100 miles to turn a woman into a hashtag and then pull up to her funeral to inflict more disrespect on her body? Well, it happened again, except this time we know the reason. Elephants are often used as work animals in places like Thailand. And apparently there's no workers' union if you have 4 legs and a trunk. A 20-year-old male elephant named Pompem was being warped in the intense Thailand heat carrying hundreds of pounds of logs, which I'm pretty sure is illegal now. I don't know if it was the brutal heat or the disrespect of taking orders from something 20 weight classes under it, but the elephant snapped. In more ways than one. Pompem used his tusks to split his handler in half and then stood over his soul-divorced corpse for hours. Officials only recovered the body after darting the elephant from 1,600 feet away. But by then, the man was well beyond past tense in a pool of his own Kool-Aid. Look, I love elephants, but even I know the heaviest thing on the planet with legs and a pulse isn't something you want to give a reason. Because an elephant not finna file a labor dispute. They're just gonna make sure the next time your family sees you is in a box. And the more elephants get abused, the more people mess around and make the news.
Dang.
You want to know the really messed up part about this? Like the part that will never sit right with me? What you're looking at right now? Yeah, that's the nerfed version. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Mega Frickin' Lania. SparkNote's version, everything a Komodo is on steroids. Megalania was believed to grow anywhere from 13 to 23 feet long and was estimated to tip the scales at well over 1,000 pounds. Like its Komodo cousin, it would have been armed with a mouthful of serrated steak knives for teeth. And like the Komodo, it would have hunted by inflicting a septic, venom-filled bite on whatever was on its grocery list. And as an apex predator, that could be anything. Even if you somehow managed to escape the first attack, you'd still likely fall to a slow and painful infection. Not to mention the venom likely contained anticoagulants, which would have nerfed blood clotting, meaning you'd slowly bleed out until your blood pressure got so low you'd go into shock. All while this leather bloodhound used its OP sense of smell to track you no matter how far you crawled. That sense of smell is actually why women on their period are strongly advised to stay out of the Komodo's territory. Otherwise, you run the risk of getting stalked by this all-terrain land shark. Megalania went extinct about 40,000 years ago, and we can pretty much thank divine intervention for that. Almost forgot the fun part. Since Komodos have been known to dig out people's graves and eat the bodies inside, Megalania more than likely would have had a taste for humans. It's a salamander, specifically a giant Chinese salamander. The biggest ones can be over 100 pounds and max out at about 4 feet. The biggest one ever recorded was about 6 feet long. I'm not even 6 feet long unless I'm lying to somebody. In China, it's also sometimes called the baby fish, and that's because it can make a sound almost identical to that of a crying baby. They're not legal as pets, but even if they were, at best you'd get a lot of visits from CPS, and at worst you might just get put on a list. And I low-key spent a minute trying to remember what this thing low-key reminded me of, until I remembered Hiccup trained his more melanated cousin. Also, me and this off-brand Pokemon have one thing in common, it's that we're both legally blind. But where I have contacts, giant salamanders have these little nodes all over their body that helps them sense vibrations around them. Basically, beasts breathing like Inosuke. And they usually do this while hunting for their worms, fish, crabs, and random shrew they like to eat. They'll also resort to cannibalism, but because they're blind, we'll never know if it's on purpose. Also, they can live to 60 years old, but there have been some stories of salamanders reaching 200. It's probably capped, but if it isn't, that means they were alive for slavery and chose to do nothing. Maybe that's why they're always crying. Let's talk about the fact that there was a special breed of jacked steroid lions living in Africa. Well, kinda. So there's a part of Africa where the Okavango River meets the Kalahari Desert, resulting in the oasis known as the Okavango Delta, which is basically a Whole Foods for animals of all kinds. Here's where the lions come in. Basically, some years ago, a bunch of lions got stuck on an island when a river changed course and isolated them from the mainland. But instead of folding, the lions started adapting to survive there. Instead of avoiding the water, the lions would willingly wade and swim through the flooded wetlands. And they survived by hunting the only animal that was available at the time, Cape Buffalo. That is a Cape Buffalo, an assault charged with legs so on sight that hunters nicknamed it Black Death. And they're so dangerous that lions use...
Alright, my bad. I'm gonna stop it right there. I gotta get some storage off my phone or whatever. I mean I can still keep reacting to it, but I'm gonna stop it right there. I'll make this into a part 2. Let me know if y'all want a part. Matter of fact, y'all ain't gotta let me know. I'm gonna make a part 2 tomorrow. Clean out stuff. Clean my phone out. Make a part 2 tomorrow. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed this video, leave a like down there. Comment down below what y'all want to react to next. Do story time, whatever y'all want. Excuse me. Yeah. Turn on post notification bell so you never miss an upload. Subscribe if you are new, or if you're not new and you just watch my videos and you don't subscribe. Please subscribe. It greatly help me out. Yeah. Share this video wherever you share videos. But yeah, and that's your brother RJ. I'm gonna see y'all later. Brother RJ, and I'm out. Peace.